Demi, thanks for joining us. A frustrating afternoon.
Yeah, it was a frustrating afternoon. We always want to win and get the result. There's some positives to take, but at the end of the day, yeah, we lost, and it was frustrating.
So much possession, so many chances created.
Yeah, we created a lot of chances today. Sonny's had a big one. Chaz, a few balls flashed across the 6-yard box, but ultimately, I think we've got to be better in both boxes. We weren't ruthless enough. We did the things that we practiced in training, but at the end of the day, you've got to be better in both boxes. So, yeah, tough one to take, but like I said, there's a lot of positives in there. Better performance today than previous, so on to the next.
Idris Mazuni took his goal so well.
Yeah, it was a very good finish. Drives with it well. We know that he's got that in his game and see it in training all the time. It was a great finish. Yeah, very good goal.
But yet another injury, this time for Omar Beckles. That's sort of so disruptive at the moment in that defence.
Yeah, Bex has gone off today early, Haps last week. Reg was struggling in the last game, so when a centre-back goes off, it disrupts the back line. It's difficult to manage sometimes, so hopefully in the coming games we can have a back line that stays on for the full 90 and gives a bit more solidarity, something like that. But yeah, it's frustrating when the centre-backs go off because it disrupts the back line.
And how are you finding that role in the left-back position?
Yeah, it's something I've done when I was younger. Started playing there when I was 20, played there for Blackpool a little bit. When I was at Exeter, I played as a wing-back, so it's not too dissimilar. I like to get forward and I trust myself 1v1, so it's not something that I'm not familiar with. And obviously I can play higher up as well, so I'm comfortable there.
Despite the result, what is the mood like in the camp as you look ahead to Saturday and the visit of Stevenage?
Yeah, Gaffer was quite positive in the changing room. He said we showed signs of what we wanted to do in training, and if we play that game 10, 20 times, we'll come out victorious in most of them, I think, personally, from what we created. They didn't have many chances. The ones that they did have, they took, which is annoying, but many positives to take. And we just got to look to the next game and try and work on what we did in training this week, take it into next week, and hopefully we can get the result.
So many changes during the summer. How is the squad settling now?
Settling down, I think you can see that with the performance. I've been in squads in League One. The squads change. 10 to 12 players always coming in, no matter what team you're playing at. So it's short-term contracts. So every team's similar. So by October, November, teams start to gel. I've been in teams where it took a while for us to get going, and then we kicked on like late and oriented last season. So I'm more than confident with the players that we've got in the building that we will kick on. I see the quality in training every day from the front line players and also the back line. So I'm more than confident that we'll kick on for sure. And
finally, for me, how are you settling?
Yeah, I'm settling in, finding myself a position that suits me. Felt comfortable out there today, enjoyed it against Bolton. So I'm settling in. My family's down now, so I'm happy. I just want to keep playing and stay fit. That's over my career. I've struggled to stay fit sometimes, and I think I'm getting a run of games now, and my body feels good. So yeah.